Hello everybody, this is Molly. How are y'all doing? Well, on my last video I told you I was off to make some tags. And if you know anything about me yet at all, you know I can't do just one of something, I gotta do a bunch. So I want to share with you today some of the tags I've made. And of course my goal was to use up my stash, so you're going to find that I have used a lot of little embellishments on them and things like that, and to help me clear up some of the pieces I've had laying around. I would encourage each of y'all to look in your stash and see what y'all can come up with too. And then I would love some suggestions from y'all. Now that I have all these tags, now what? What do I do with them? I'm thinking about mounting them on a picture frame on glass or something and use them as wall decor. But anyway, so this first one, what you're going to notice with all of them is I use the Prima tags that have the like antique writing on them, or vintage writing. Sprayed them all with different colors of Lindy's Stamp Gang sprays. So they have from Cream Brulee, which is my favorite color. Adds just a beautiful glisten to everything. It's kind of, those of you who like Wink of Stella, I would say it's like a giant spray of Wink of Stella. It's just a beautiful sheen on tags and then of course antiqued them and added different colors. But anyway, on this one, this is the Tim Holtz Winter Greenery die cut. I cut it out. I had sprayed some paper with different shades of green Lindy's, and then I used the wax, the gilding wax that I have in gold to color those leaves. And then what you're going to notice is almost every one of the things have these stickers that are K & Company stickers from years past that I used. I took flowers from Michaels that I bought over the last couple of years. I've added some of the heavy glitter dust to them. The real heavy glitter that's like glass, and I mean it really is like glass. But anyway, so it added a beautiful sheen to there. And then some vintage postcards, some of which came from Anna Griffin collections, and some of which I printed from online. And I love them. And then just trying to use rhinestones wherever I can to use those up. You'll notice I cut the Tim Holtz vintage clock on this one, and again put a couple of stickers. And then one of the blogs that I follow is called Cherry's Jubilee. I think it's Cherry's Jubilee. I'll have to look up the name of it. I can post it below. But she does the cutest tags and cards, and she always has these bows with all this ribbon and buttons and stuff. And so I kind of stole that idea from her. But here's number one. They're in no particular order. You're going to notice some similarities. Here's number two. And again, I had ribbons and ribbons I was trying to use up and all. Another one of the Tim Holtz Winter Greenery sprigs cut out of that. Can you see the paper that was sprayed with Lindy's Stamp Gang? Oh, I just love those colors. Again, some Michaels flowers. Now I've added the glitter to the top of them, that heavy glass glitter to the top of them. Some old Petaloo flowers, graphic 45, and then a Tim Holtz token. So there's number two. This piece of word art right here is Anna Griffin vellum tag. Oh, and I love how it came out. Okay, now this next one is the Tim Holtz globe, the Sizzix die, and it's piece. You can get it world piece. Okay. Anyway, and then another piece of a different piece of the Tim Holtz Winter Greenery cut, and you can see the this one's cut out of glitter paper. These are different Petaloo flowers and Michael's flowers. Again, I added as much of that crystal-y as I could. Some of the K & Company dies, and then some of that beautiful ribbon from that Etsy shop that I love so much. I don't know if y'all recognize this, but this is a tag I had made out of some scraps a while back. So again, trying to clear off the table. Okay, here's the next one. Oh, isn't that pretty? I don't know if y'all could. Oh, something. Oh, that's just a snowflake on my desk. Can you see that pretty ribbon that I used on there? That's just a scrap of fabric, different little pieces of ribbon. I think these came from Hobby Lobby. Again, I think these are K & Company stickers. Can't be sure. Definitely old. You see the different flowers I used on there. These two flourishes were some chipboard pieces from a Bo Bunny collection I had used recently. They're actually two different colors, and I just used some of that wax, the gold paste or copper paste on there to make them the same color, and I love how it came out. You see that it had copper color on there. And I don't know if you can see, but like I used my finger and just smushed some of the copper around there. And then I used different embellishments to add little pizzazz, to them, tucked in some velvet leaves. So there's the next one. Okay, next, kind of a wintry theme. Don't you love those little ribbons? Those are American Craft ribbons. I have, collected up too many of them. Graphic 45 button. Some of the little, snow, you know, like a snow globe looking tag from K & Company. This was, I think, a Martha Stewart punch there. Another one of these are the vellum stickers from Anna Griffin. I love how they look on that tag. These are some old snowflakes I had from years back, a Graphic 45, and then just tied a couple of little jingle bells on there. So I like this wintry theme one. This one may be my favorite. It's got kind of a winter, you know, pinesy wood theme. Again, the Graphic 45 button in a different color with some of the twine. Put some of these old pine cone embellishments. I've hoarded those for years. The Tim Holtz trees. Can you see how the paper, these are different color Lindy stamp gangs I've sprayed on those papers. And this is some of that, this is a Bristol paper, so it's a nice heavy weight, if you can hear it. You can cut that out. I used mixed media, Strathmore mixed media, and Bristol paper for the different die cuts and titles that I cut a lot of times because it has a good weight to it. Again, this is a flower. I think it came from Hobby Lobby, and I just added some of that, you know, diamond glitter dusty stuff. These are some beautiful leaves I had got from Prima. These are some of the die cuts that I had. I think there's some Donna Salazar leaves. And I added just with, you know, bottom of a pin cap or something, some veining in there. And then again used one of those old stickers from K & Company. And then this was a piece of vintage artwork. I think this is one Sue sent me. Thank you, Sue. But I love how this one came out. It's not too much longer. Hang in there. Okay, look at the cute ribbon from American Crafts again. You hear my little jingle bell ding in there. This was a piece of, I think, Martha Stewart greenery from years ago. Another one of the Michaels flowers. And a Griffin vellum. And you can see where I mixed some of the glitter paper and spray paper. And then one of those cute little, you know, like a little shaker box thing there. And then, of course, some more flowers. Okay. Okay, here's one. Ooh, kind of glitzy gold. This is one of those tags I made with my scraps of paper and cut out some snowflakes on also. I just used it on this tag. Another one of the snowmen, I think, excuse me, Santas from Sue. Thank you very much. These were flowers from Michael. Boy, those things were big, tall flowers. I just smushed it open, took the bud out of the middle, and then glued one of the petaloo flowers in the middle there. These are some pretty old embellishments I've had for years. Petaloo flowers, another one of the pretty embellishments. Now, this gold, a little bit of gold foiling you see here, I actually use that stick-it paper. It's that real thin adhesive sheet that I told you I bought during the Black Friday sale at Blitzy. Bought several packs of it. And I saw where one of the gentlemen from the company showed where he cut out some die cuts with it, put it down, and then pulled off the second sheet. So now the adhesive is exposed, and he used foil on top of it. These big old fingers, everywhere I was touching, I was pulling the glue off the thing, so it's not as good a coverage as he got. But I kind of like the worn look, to, you know, lemonade out of lemons here. But I like the worn old look of it. And also that's, you know, kind of a shiny, dressy one. And then last but not least, I was getting tired and just slapping stuff down at this point. I was trying to use up the last of the K & Company stickers. And Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. Ooh, what fun. Isn't that cute? Another some of those embellishments, stickers. These are some old die cuts from Cricut that I'd cut out of lightweight glitter paper. I say die cuts, you know, I cut them with the Cricut machine. And then I've had this ribbon for a year or two, and I love it. So, that's the last of the tags I made for this season. Again, I would love suggestions of what exact, now that you've got all these tags, now what? And again, I was thinking of just taking, one of my old vintage picture framey things, taking the thing out and then just gluing these to the glass so the color of my wall shows behind them. Does that make sense at all? But if not, I'd be welcome to some good ideas. I will have stills of these things on my blog, and I would appreciate it so much. If you're not a member, please subscribe. I'd love to have you join, and join the blog as well. And if you like it, please hit the like button and share. And happy holidays to y'all all, and get that stuff out of your hoard and get to using it. Merry Christmas, everybody. Bye-bye.